Hi, this is Mrs. Ayuso with Orange County Virtual School. Welcome to my welcome session video. If you're watching this video, that means you're probably enrolled in either English 1, English 2, or social media with me. So please watch this video to completion all the way to the end. I'll give you instructions on how to prove that you watched this video so that you're able to be activated. So a little bit about me. Like I said, I'm Mrs. Ayuso. You can also call me Mrs. A. I'm an English language arts teacher, and I'm also UCF alumni, so go Knights. I got my bachelor's degree in English language arts education with a focus in literature, and I'm actually pursuing my master's right now in instructional design and technology. If you ever have any questions about UCF, I would be happy to answer them for you. I also love Disney, Harry Potter, reading, motorcycles, and my fur babies. And as we go through this school year, I really look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. If you're trying to become activated as soon as possible, it would be good for you to follow the activation steps that are included usually in your welcome letters from your teachers. For me specifically, there are 4/5 steps to follow. Step 1 is to read your welcome letter, which you already did most likely. Step 2 is to complete your Google contact form, which is linked in the welcome letter. Step 3 is to schedule a welcome call, attend a welcome session, or watch this welcome video, which you're doing now. Step 4 is to log in and explore the course so that you can familiarize yourself with the features of the class. And then step 5 is your optional virtual scavenger hunt to help you start the course off with an A. This is also linked in the welcome letter as well as on the homepage of my course. So students are always going to be activated on Tuesdays. So what that means is whatever day you are watching this video, you will be activated on the following Tuesday. When you're activated, you'll receive an email through Educator, which is where your courses are. It'll be titled You've Been Activated, and you'll have a pace chart attached so that you know what to complete every single week. Please note that the first 28 days of any course enrollment is considered what we call the grace period. So this is basically just a trial period to make sure that this is the right time for you to pursue online learning. It basically is just a safe space for you to try things out, and if it doesn't work out, the course can be dropped with no adverse effect on your transcripts. At the end of the 28 days, you're expected to be on pace with a passing grade, and as long as you have met those requirements, you'll be able to continue the course to completion. During this grace period, you'll get frequent check-ins with your teachers to help with any hiccups you may experience. Back to the pace chart that I mentioned, this is basically a calendar breakdown of every assignment that will be due on a weekly basis to make sure that you finish the class in a timely manner. For me, it will be an Excel spreadsheet. It'll look kind of like what you see in the picture on the left. My suggestion to you is to either save them to the desktop of your computer so that you can pull them up every single week when you're ready to work, or print it and check things off as you go. Let's talk about a few features that you will find in any course no matter what you're taking. You'll see something called a discussion-based assessment, or DBA, at the end of every module. What this is a comprehension check with your teacher via phone call so that you can review the major concepts that you learned before moving forward to the next module. All DBAs must be completed before taking module exams or segment exams, so please make sure that you take the time to get them completed. For my class particularly, I let students finish their DBAs by attending DBA drive-thrus. What this is a series of open sessions that are scheduled throughout the week that you'll be able to see each week on my class calendar. This is a first-come, first-served method, so basically it puts the control in your hands for when you know you're ready to complete a DBA, you can attend a session on your own time. So plan ahead. When you reach the end of a module, check the calendar to find a time that works best for you, and then you'll click on that green box 15 minutes before the session starts in order to sign up and get in line with the other students. Let's discuss passwords for a second. So for my class, everything past Module 1, in terms of quizzes and exams, are password protected. In order to receive the password for the next module, you need to complete your DBAs with me, so make sure, again, that you complete those. The reason why I have passwords is because it helps students to work in order and make sure that they're not skipping around. Also, please note that you cannot take the final exam until everything else is completed. So in order to get your final exam passwords, make sure that you've completed everything else, including DBAs. If you are stuck waiting for a module password and it is the weekend or a holiday when I'm not available, please note that you still have access to all lesson reading material as well as your writing assignments, so you're never stuck. If worst comes to worst and it is Thanksgiving break and you're waiting to receive a password to move forward from me, Go ahead and skip past the quiz and do the lesson reading and move on to your first writing assignment in that time. And I'll get with you after that to complete a DBA and get your password when I'm back in office. So a quick overview if you are taking English 1. Module 1 will focus on narrative plot structure as well as narrative writing. Module 2 will focus on figurative language use and writing structure, and you'll actually create an essay outline. Module 3, which is segment 2, you'll work on effective research techniques for your first argumentative essay. Module 4 will teach you about naturalism and romanticism by way of some text assignments, and you'll do a compare and contrast essay. If you are trying to earn honors credit, you will have additional modules in each segment that split up Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, and you'll do some projects based on that to earn honors credit. If you are taking 10th grade English 2, Module 1 is focused on poetry and narrative writing. Module 2 has a novel reading assignment and a corresponding human rights research paper. Module 3 will be looking at fear and suspense techniques in writing and film, as well as some Gothic literature. And Module 4, you'll be working with Shakespeare's Julius Caesar and an argumentative essay at the end. If you're taking social media as an elective, you'll be learning about the best practices for using social media effectively. You'll be asking yourself questions such as, what are you agreeing to when you accept the terms and conditions of an app? What are you communicating with your posts? Is the information you're reading true? How do people perceive you? Can you trust the information that's currently going viral? And how can you be respectful to others online? Basically, you'll be thinking about your presence online and completing a project to refocus your social media presence for a specific purpose that you are passionate about. No matter what course you take with us, each course has an optional collaboration project that you'll see in your assessment list. This is an optional extra credit opportunity for you to work with other students. To complete, you'll just attend a live lesson with me and submit proof of attendance. Again, this is not mandatory, but it is recommended. Speaking of live lessons, starting in September, I will hold one every Thursday at 3:30 p.m. In order to attend, you'll log into my virtual classroom in Big Blue Button. You'll see the link here on the homepage of my class. You click on that and it'll take you right into my virtual classroom. When you're attending, please make sure you have working audio as well as a microphone so that you're able to collaborate best with the other students. Each lesson will either be based on a relevant skill or an actual assigned lesson for the week. Sometimes they may even replace the lesson reading material, and it's also a great opportunity no matter what for you to receive direct guidance from me on assignments, as well as allow you to collaborate with other students in the class to start an assignment. Parents, you may have already heard this, but as a reminder, we are required to keep in regular monthly contact with you. This is required so that we can partner with you to help support your student success. If your student is passing, communication via email or text will suffice, but if your student is struggling, I'll reach out via phone call to discuss a plan to get them back on track. Academic integrity is a huge part of online learning here at OCVS. This means that all student work must be original. In order to help keep students accountable, we have a program called Turn It In that will review all assignments, whether they are quizzes, essay questions, Microsoft Word documents, PowerPoints, PDFs, anything like that. They go through Turn It In order to confirm originality. What Turn It In does is it compares your work to all student submissions from the past, as well as all websites on the internet. Consequences for academic integrity violations may include lost points, inability to resubmit, parent notification, proctored exams, and administrative intervention. When doing research for research papers, please avoid answer websites such as these at all costs. This includes Brainly, Quizlet, Course Hero, Scribed, and Yahoo Answers. The reason why I want you to avoid these websites is because many students, whether they are from OCVS, FLVS, or colleges, have posted their websites to, their assignments on these websites to share with other students, which is also a form of dishonesty and academic integrity violation. I get the bulk of my plagiarism from these websites, so I would prefer that all students avoid using them because not only would it be an academic integrity violation to use them, but often the work is not even done correctly. Course expectations. Please make sure that you work weekly. We do not do roll call in virtual school, so the submitted work that you turn in each week is your form of attendance. So every 7 days, something should be submitted. Follow your pace chart. This will help keep you on track and make sure you're working weekly. Stay in communication with your teachers. Tell me what's going on. If you have an emergency, please let me know. Ask questions. That's what I'm here for. I know I'm a virtual teacher, but I would love to clarify any questions you have regarding concepts in the course or assignment instructions. Try again. All assignments and quizzes can be submitted a total of 3 times, so that gives you multiple options to review the feedback that I send you and resubmit the assignments to make sure you get the grade that you feel you deserve. And always do your best because it pays off in the end. A note on professionalism: especially in English writing-based courses, it is important for you to write professionally in order to practice your communication skills for the future. That being said, all students are expected to write in complete sentences, capitalize and punctuate correctly, spell check all work, follow MLA format, which means that you are writing with 12-point font, Times New Roman, or something similar, indent the beginning of every paragraph, and include a works cited page when necessary. Failure to write professionally will result in lost points, or sometimes I may not even grade the assignment and will just send it back to you for revision. So now we're at the end of my welcome video. Thanks for attending or watching, and I cannot wait to work with you this year. So please make sure at the end of this video that you send me a text letting me know that you have watched the video and are ready to get started at the next Activation Tuesday. Also, please have your parents send me a text as well as permission to get you started. And once that happens on Tuesday, I'll send you that activation email. Thank you, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great day.